Hey, what's up, guys? Um, should I film this way? Yeah, because when I try to make a thumbnail, I can never make a thumbnail that looks the right way because I look crazy. Or no, it's turned the wrong way, so I can make a proper thumbnail when I turn it this way. But I wanted to talk. I was trying to figure out what I was going to talk about because before, like I said before, I don't like putting trash content or talking nonsense, on my channel. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to talk about, but it just came to my mind because, like I said, I'm a very sensual, you know, deep thinking, you know, type of person. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people would not assume that about me because yes, I am a heavy set woman, but I am also tall, so some people might look at me as being intimidating, but what you don't know about, that's the one thing when you assume things about a person without knowing them, because I'm not an intimidating person. I don't go around trying to bully people. I don't go around trying to look down on people because I think I'm a certain way. I don't think I'm a certain way because of the way that I look. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will assume things about your appearance. They'll look at your appearance and they'll assume things about you. Especially being an African American black woman. People assume that that you're angry and that you're hostile and you're just ready to pop off at any moment, but that has never been my character, and I don't go around talking down to people, bullying people, intimidating people, because number one, I don't think that I can beat up everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hesitate to take up for myself or defend myself if I feel like I'm being disrespected, but I don't go around talking down to people any type of way. I'm a very respectful person. If you're respectful towards me, I'm respectful towards you. So um the reason why I brought that up is because I was just thinking about my personality, and when it comes to a relationship, and yes, I do mean an intimate relationship. um some people, even like some, besides being in a relationship, you have people that are submissive, and you have people that are dominant, meaning that they have a dominant personality, meaning that they like to take charge and they like to take the lead of things. Then you have a submissive person that just like to sit back and observe and let things flow and go the way that you know they want it to go, but they're laid back and they don't really necessarily like to take control. They tend to be more of a behind the scenes person, or they take orders very well, or they don't really like to take the lead of things. And me myself, you know what I'm saying, because I was just talking about your appearance and how some people might perceive you, but I am a very submissive person when it comes down to being in the right situations or whatever. um and when it comes down to intimate relationships, I like to be submissive. And I don't necessarily mean submissive as in a way of what the how black men or a man thinks that you should be. I don't mean that type of submissive. I'm talking about submissive as in because I could remember some of my friendships back in the day when I was in school. You know, a lot of times, you have, certain people in a group that are more aggressive, and you have certain people in a group, that just kind of sits back and, let things take its course, and they don't really be, in the front scene. But, I was always the type of person, I just kind of stood back until somebody picked on me. But, when it comes to being in an intimate relationship, and I'm gonna be honest. We're all about honesty on here. I like women. um Yeah, I like women, you know, as friends, and I do tend to gravitate more towards women when it comes to love and sex and stuff like that. But here's the thing: I've never been in a relationship with any woman, but have had close, intimate relationships with women. That have led to one thing to another. You know what I'm saying? Because during my childhood, I experimented with women, and experimented, and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go into my childhood and or my childhood story or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I tend to gravitate towards women more because I find them to be more attractive than men. And I'm not saying that I don't find men attractive, but it's very hard for me to find a man attractive because a lot of times, men don't really have, they don't they don't operate the way a woman need they don't operate the way I want them to operate. And it's not a controlling thing, but as women, we tend to be more emotional, so we need an emotional connection with the person that we're with, who we're sleeping with, or who we decide to deal with. At least for me, I need to have an emotional connection, and it's very hard for me to find that emotional connection with a man. So that's the reason why I've been single, for majority, because I've never been the type of person that, really felt the need to be in a relationship, or was desperate to be in a relationship, because nobody, especially a man has never really caught my eye like that. And although I have had sex with men, I've never had, a relationship with a man, and I haven't had a relationship with the man because, it's very hard for me to have an emotional bond with a man. And a lot of men, they look at your outside appearance, firsthand. So, I don't want to be judged based on my appearance, and I don't want to feel like, a man is just after me because he wants to, sleep with me, use me, abuse me, or, just not give a damn about me. So I tend to not deal with men because it's hard for me to connect with them emotionally, unless it's a very special man who enters my life, who can connect with me on that deep level. But majority of men do not connect with me like that. I can't connect with them like that because it's just majority of them don't have it in them to be a loving person. And I need for a person to love on me. And I'm not talking about like some crazy type of fantasy type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in fantasies, but I am a human being. I'm a woman, and I'm emotional, and I need my feelings to be, catered to. You know what I'm saying? I need that from a person, and I just always been able to deal with women more on an emotional, caring type of, relationship or whatever. And it's not to say that, I'm looking at every woman that I'm trying to be friends with women to sleep with them or get with them. No, that's never the case, because although I do like women, I have a type, and I'm not going to just go for any type of woman just because you're a woman. I do have a type, I do have standards, so I don't mean it in that way. But when I'm saying like about being submissive and dominant, like I'm a very submissive person, and when I connect with the person that has a dominant personality, and I find them attractive, and I do get attracted to them, it does something to me because I'm submissive, deep inside. And I like for a person that takes control, or lets me know that everything is going to be okay, or lets me know that they'll never leave me, or it's very hard to explain. But I've never been a fighter. Like, I'm not a fighter, what I'm saying. And I've always liked it to be around people who were caring, but also had no nonsense, I don't take no shit type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a major turn on to me in a partner. You know, a person that, you know, who is sensitive and caring and loving, but at the same time, you know, they don't take no shit and they handle theirs, you know, like it's supposed to be handled. And that's the way that, you know, I don't want to get too explicit, but that's the way that I like to be handled, you know, in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to love making, like, um, but you know what I'm just trying to say is that, um, you know, it's just people like different things, and it's not easy to find, you know, what you like in a person. You know what I'm saying? Because people are different. People are, you know, confusing at times or whatever. But you know, I'm just a very submissive, sensitive person, and I need a person that is able to handle that, who is strong enough to handle that, because you know, I don't want to take control. I don't want for a person to look to me and be like, oh, Tiara's, you know, she got it, she got this, that, and the third, because no, I don't got it. And I don't mean in a financial way. I'm not talking about money. I'm just talking about the way I like to be handled, and the way that, you know, I want to be loved on. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys for watching, you know, my channel. That's all I'm gonna, you know, basically say. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Mwah.